Earlier, I interviewed a gentleman whose brand of choice was Nike. He was a football coach, which could have been a coincidence. However, Nike dominates the sports world, so that is expected. As well, his team was sponsored by Nike, so that could have been a reason as well. In the interview, he said Nike became most popular after their Jordan advertisements. Nike signed Jordan in 1984. Uh, I think, in my opinion, Nike does a very good job in segmenting. They really go after their targets. They have a successful advertising agency. They really make you feel involved. They really make you want to get out and compete. It brings out the inner kid in you. That is why Nike is so successful. And till this day, 30 years later, after they signed Jordan in 1984, which was 31 years ago, they're still ahead of the game because of their advertising. So advertising plays a major part in the success of your product. My experiences with Nike as a company are indifferent, however. I find better quality within their products versus their competitors. My mom used to work third shift as a Nike manager, so I know a little bit about their infrastructure. They treat their hourly employees poorly. The design of their shift exchange isn't very effective at all, plus being understaffed. They operate similar to FedEx, but in a lesser fashion. See, Memphis is a major metropolitan area, meaning you could be accessed by land, sea, and air, and also by train. So that makes Memphis a big distribution center. So companies like Nike, FedEx, Kinko's, they all come down and do their business. Companies like Nike are under a lot of pressure to meet their demands with production and distribution. Nike has an advantage, however, because FedEx World Hub is located in Memphis. So every package shipped through FedEx comes to Memphis before going to its final destination. The trains, the planes are what the products come in on. They unload them and then they take them right to FedEx and to be shipped. So that plays a big part in Nike's success as well. So one thing that I did learn about Nike is they got their word Nike, the name of their company, from after the Greek meaning of victory, after the Greek goddess of victory. So that's something else. Also, I think the brand has lasted so long from its very competitive advertising. They make their audience become a part of their commotion. They grab your attention in ways you can relate. They bring their competitiveness out in everyone. See, everywhere you go, there'll always be a different Nike commercial because they're talking to a different audience. They're not going to try to appeal to people in this certain area by this type of way because that won't appeal to them. They talk to them in ways they can understand. So, in my opinion, that what makes Nike so successful today, and that's why they're still relevant. They have successful and competitive advertisement, and they have people willing to go out and do what they're supposed to do to execute the plan. And that is why I choose Nike as well.